quench his thirst. He's an intergalactic piece of shit, and he's gonna turn you into a savage, bitch. The restaurant is crumbs, crunchy delights. Aliens will be eating that fucking ass tonight. The bastards have landed. The bastards have landed. The bastards have landed. The invasion has started. These aliens are fucking evil, using spoons to taste their brains. These bastards are eating people, but we have Derek's, and Derek's don't run. They burn the fuck out of bitch-ass alien scum with bullets or a chainsaw. It's all the same. Send these bastards to their fucking graves. The bastards have landed. 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 Don't be fucking with Earth and taking humans for food, or your fat ass will meet your fucking doom. We got A's, and you'll see soon. The Astro Investigation and Defense Service protects the Earth. At the motherfucking moon! Yeah, the moon! Bitch! The bastards have landed! 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 The bastards have landed!
Joe and Tom are here. We've got movie reviews in your ear, but we have to make something clear. These are just opinions, so don't take it personally. Just because we don't like it, you can still be happy. Enjoy what you like, you're an adult. Yeah. BWN Productions, mask plus props and costume work. If you want a monster name, contact BWN Productions. Fast custom shirts, hundreds of t-shirts, all at reasonable prices. If you need custom work, contact Fast Custom Shirts. Grab a cold one and get ready for the show. It's intended for mature audiences because we kid and joke. Boy God is here and so is Tom and Joe.
Can't believe it, Joe. Back for yet another almost unlistenable episode. Hey, come on. You don't need to be doing that shit. You're a fucking man. Go put that shit in the garbage.
Tom, one thing I can't hate on a podcast or video is 2 intro songs. But hey, this is your fucking show. We all know that. So how you doing, buddy?
I'm confused because I don't know what you mean by 2 songs.
Okay.
You eating vinyls. You're a vinyl
It doesn't
man.
matter. We're gonna not talk about the 2 songs that you played. One good, one there. But how you
I
doing?
mean, you're a ska fan. You like wearing those checkerboard shoes.
You love ska and masturbating. So
Joe, you are that is both factual statements. One more than the other.
yes, ska.
I am a fan of whacking off. Some might say the world's biggest fan.
Mm.
What is that?
Hey, Tom.
What does this mean? Oh, I have
So, Tom,
some.
I've seen you've made some new masks and stuff, and I've seen you've toned down some stuff. So, like, you're fucking ready for like your next convention, right?
Joe, I wouldn't say I'm ready for my next convention. I would say I'm ready for your next convention because if there's two things you love, it's Texas Frightmare Weekend and Texas Frightmare Weekend. You're packing everything up, getting ready for the show. You're going to show up early on Thursday just so you can get in there and scope everything out, smell the smells, and feel the feels. So, are you ready, Joe? Are you ready?
I think today, yes, I am ready. I got a bunch of shit that's packed up, ready to go. And yes, you're right, Tom. See, I've been doing a little drinking all day.
What?
But
You?
yeah, so I think I'm ready. I'm gonna go set up Thursday, which is cool. You know, it's good to get rid of, be done with that. And hey, if you want me to, I'll leave a little push cart for you because I know you have a little stupid one that you always try to make. Well, anyway, Tom. Goddamn, dude. We watched a lot of movies this week.
I watched a few. You watched one.
I did watch one because I don't have a lot of time like you do, and like you just love to watch movies. Well, the thing is, like I sit down and watch a movie, you put on a movie and just walk around it and just like, oh, look around. Oh, well, that happened there. It's like I pay attention to it. So why don't you start out and tell us the first movie you barely paid attention to?
Morticia Adams. I'll be happy to.
Okay.
I watched the hit
Look, I
2025 Shut Your Dick Licker.
is
You just
fucking
asked me to talk.
green, and he loves that glowing green shit. So if you go to whatever our thing is called, and you look up glowing green, you'll see a song that Tom, made. It's called Glowing Green, and that's what his eyes are doing. But anyway, Tom, tell us all about this movie you supposedly watched.
Joe, I supposedly watched the hit 2025 picture Borderline. No, no, no. Not the one you just watched starring Charles Bronson.
The good one, which has already gotten like I think 123 views.
Surpassed expectations.
Yes.
But this is the 2025 joint starring your boy, Samara Weaving,
Mm.
the lady you've never said any negative things towards because you, sir, are nothing else a gentleman.
Samara Weaving.
That's right. So Borderline, what is it? Oh, it's a movie. So this one it boils down to being about a fucking nut. So this guy has an infatuation with a pop star played by Samara Weaving. I think her character's name was Sophia.
Just
So Sophia sings, Sophia acts, Sophia does it all because Sophia is Sophia, you see. So this guy, he's just, ooh, I'm gonna marry this Sophia. Goes up to her house. The security guard opens up, and he's just like, ah, fuck, not this shit again. He's trying to be cool with the guy because he knows he's kind of, but this guy fucking tricks him, stabs him, leaves him for dead, and then runs amok in Sophia's house like a fucking nut.
hmm.
Turns out, Joe, she's not there. So what's a guy to do? Call the cops on yourself, of course. So he does, and he's locked up for however long. The security guard survives, and we flash forward. The security guard's recovering, and gosh darn it, Joe, this guy breaks out of the nut hut.
Hmm.
But he's not alone. He's got another screwball with him and another guy who's not fucking so right in the head on the outside who has a truck. So now this triad of fucking nuts, they're going after old Sophia so she can marry this fucking guy.
She should.
Does she? You'll have to watch the movie to find out.
I think she does.
Not quite, Joe. Maybe we'll get into spoilers. Maybe she won't. This was very okay. It's a horror comedy. Is it really horror? I don't know. You know, there's some blood in it, and there's like an home invasion element. So I guess they have to label it a horror movie so the right audience will watch it. But is it? Not really. Samara Weaving's all right in it. She's good playing a bitchy pop star. The dudes, everybody is okay. There's just it's kind of a mess, and I don't think the director knew exactly what they wanted to do, or they did and just weren't very successful at it. Um, I don't want to say it's a toothless movie
Why not?
because it has a little bite. I might say it's akin to a child's teeth where they have all the loose baby teeth and they can't bite on something too hard or it'll rip everything out, but
Just the way you like it. Yeah.
just the way I like it. Potatoes, mashed potato style. So yeah, it's worth watching if you want kind of like, yeah, and okay, this is an all right, middle of the road, not too offensive movie, but it probably could have been a little better. But yeah, it was a 2025 movie. It's not making a list here or there, but
Mm.
it was all right, Joe.
Yeah. The jokes, Tom, and that voice, fuck.
I know.
Win them over. Just see.
But hey, you're a fan of the MCU. Did you watch anything?
I did, Tom. I watched a movie called High-Rise. Have you ever watched High-Rise, Tom?
Mm-mm.
No, why not?
You let me know, hey, I watched this movie. And I said, ah, shit, if Joe watched this movie, I'm going to run the other way.
So the movie High-Rise, it's based on a movie that was written in the 70s. So it takes place in the future from the 70s. So the movie is set in the 70s. I don't know. That's kind of weird shit. So the thing is, in the 70s, there's a guy, this architect that sets up like, well, shit, I'm going to make a high rise, you see, a high rise apartment building. And it's going to be self-sustaining. It's going to have its own school. It's going to have its own grocery store. People that live in this high rise, they never have to go outside of this high rise. Unless they have a job, they go out of the high rise. But once they do, they just want to get back to the high rise, Tom. And, well, it's about a guy that moves into the high rise. And, well, Tom, this high rise, wouldn't you know it, it has a class system. Yep. If you're in the lower floors, means you're kind of poor. If you're in the higher floors, means you have more money, more status, and everything. The higher you get in the high rise, the higher you are. As a
Sounds like this director went to George A. Romero's school of social commentary.
sounds like George A. Romero read this book in the 70s and kind of like, hey, I can do that. I can do that, but with zombies. Well, this movie doesn't need zombies, Tom, because who's the zombies? We're the fucking zombies, Tom. We're the monsters. We're the ones that tear each other down, that hurt each other, and decide, like, well, you're down there, fuck you. And then you're up there, well, fuck you. We're going to go up there and literally fuck you. So, yes, there's a lot of rape that takes place in this movie, Tom. We don't condone that on this show. But goddamn, it's a movie trope that I feel is very interesting. Good movie. Fuck yeah, it's a good movie, man. Yeah, it is. I dig it. And I think Tom digs it too. You know, he, without even having watched it, you can see that it's all about something that he would want to watch. Yeah. Fuck yeah. High Rise. It is a very good dystopian movie. And we recommend it, don't we, Tom?
I'm not sure because I don't even think you said what this movie was about, Joe. You just said, hey, there's this building. It's got poor people and rich people in it, and I recommended.
So this is why nobody likes our reviews, because Tom just fucking talks all over me. And that's what they said. It's like, hey, you know, is that guy that dude gonna talk all over you? The fucking hippie guy? He is super a hippie. But yeah, it is about class warfare. And, you know, and it's about being caught up in that. And it's like, well, am I going to be on this side or that side? It's like, what's good for me and what's not? You know, so does it answer that question? Kinda, but no, because, like, you're fucked no matter what you do. And, you know, but let's let Tom talk all over this shit because that's what he does, and that's why nobody likes this show. Tom, what'd you think about this? Well, yeah, I don't know, Joe. It's just blah, 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 huh? Ha, ha, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Tom, but what about when the whole thing happened with the tennis courts and the horse? Well, the horse and blah blah. Who cares about a horse? Yeah, no, I didn't never ride a horse, and but you know, this is a guy, you know, the horses and stuff. All right, I get it, Tom. I get it.
I remember
I
this.
fucking liked it. No matter what you think. I thought this is a good movie. I think you folks, if you watch it, will think it's a good movie too. This guy over here gives a fuck what he thinks. You folks.
If anybody watches this video, please reply and, let me know if you could figure out what this movie's actually about by Joe's rambling description. Because we've been here for a good 9 minutes and I still have no it's about poor
Shit,
rich people up there.
that's fucking awesome.
So if there's anybody out there, let me know what you think this movie's about.
Except, like,
Because I don't think he does. Like, I know Loki's in it, but that's because I looked up an image for this fucking movie. But that's about it. It
pretty,
looked like Loki had a paint on his face or something. Does that happen in the movie?
yeah, he covers one part of his eye on his face. Good movie.
Well, Joe, you claiming to be a Mexican and all, I'm sure you can relate to the next hit motion picture that I watched called District 9. Have you lived it?
Fuck, Tom. You're gonna review this one again for the third time. Like, hey, folks, just go back. Search District 9. Tom has reviewed this one like 3 times, or let's see what he says the fourth time.
So, on this 33rd time of me reviewing District 9, I'm going to say, hey, it was pretty good and it still holds up.
Holds up to what?
Oh, I don't know. It depends on how strong you are. You, not much. Me, a little more.
Yeah, you're the one that always drops your mold. Oh, fuck. Guess I won't be making that one again. But anyway, Tom, what's going on? Did you make a District 9 mold?
I didn't.
Hmm.
But I don't know if this is going to turn into a podcast or an intervention because you are very rambunctious tonight, Joe. Are you okay?
No.
What's wrong?
Go ahead, dude.
No, what's wrong? Why are you drinking so much?
About your whatever. What were you doing?
Are you okay? You should be excited. Frightmare's coming up. You're all pumped up to go.
Tom's talking about Dick Stick 9. Go ahead, Tom.
Well, everybody, in the hit motion picture District 9, that's right, Joe. So, mate, yeah, he talks like this. He's kind of a bumbling jackass, but he's promoted to some new title in his job. Doesn't amount to much except him being the guy that has to do the work nobody else wants to do. What's that work? Kicking the fucking illegals out of the country.
Rough stuff.
Unfortunately, Joe, these illegals are giant space shrimp who just I don't want to say they crashed on Earth because their ship still has the ability to just, you know, hover around the city, but there's still millions and millions of these space shrimp seeking refuge in old Johannesburg.
So you're just saying that they're making excuses.
Kinda, yeah.
Hmm.
Because the main crux of this movie is a couple space shrimp. They're a garbage picking, pardon me, because they need this goop, excuse me, that their technology runs on. And there's only two of these shrimp out of millions who are just like, you know what? We need to find this shit so we can, go a mile into the air maybe and get on our ship and get the fuck out of here. But all the other shrimp, they're worried about eating cat food and such, and it's just that's a main problem with the movie, that there's only two of these creatures, aliens, whatever, who are trying to do anything to get back to the ship so they can go home.
So
But
you're saying the main problem with this movie is most of the population is fucking lazy, and that's not realistic.
I mean, Neil Blomkamp,
Hmm?
he's the one who made this movie. So if he wants to say, hey, those lazy ass fucking Mexicans, and stretch it out to a 2 hour long movie, that's on him. I'm saying that's a problem with the movie because there would at least been 5 out of these 2 million who were just like, yeah, we got to do something to get out of here, and not just two.
We gotta get out of this place if it's the last thing we ever do.
And for some of them, Joe, it was the last thing that they ever did. So this documentary, it's like half mockumentary, half like actual story, linear narrative, which kind of works.
Right.
kind of doesn't because it combines and am I watching this now? Am I watching that now? But this was at the time it was like, wow, look at that CG, but they kind of used the mockumentary style to hide a little bit, but it's still pretty good. A little long, goes on a little long like a Joe review, but it's still worth a watch, and gosh darn it, when that little CGI prawn baby shows those big eyes, you feel those emotions for that CGI creature. It's worth Joe, let me tell you this, more relevant today than in the time it was made. Can you believe that shit? Jeez Louise. But yeah, District 9, it has some good shit in it. It does go on a little long, admittedly, but it is still a pretty good movie. Do we need a sequel? No, I don't give a fuck about District 10. People have been going on about that for years, but it's worth a watching. Gosh darn it, I liked it.
Well, Tom, this is a movie that I like too. When I watched it in the theater and
As did I.
thought it was pretty good. But now hearing you talk about it, it's like, nah, fuck this movie.
Yeah, I know, because you don't have class or taste, so that's okay.
You don't have thread.
Guess that's okay, because I'm not a seamstress. Sure you're okay, Joe?
Hey, next movie, Tom.
What's wrong?
What did you watch?
You have the sad eyes. Why do you have the sad eyes, Joe?
Are you gonna go to the next movie, or am I gonna just fucking like turn off like I've done in the past? Because I'll do that shit.
Yeah, no, I know, but you don't want to talk about Spider-Man?
Oh, so anyway, fuck yeah. So anyway, Spider-Man's shit. Oh, Black Cat. Look at fucking Spider-Man's like she's like, "Hey, I want to get some powers for you." And he's like, "No, fuck you. Like check me out over here." I'm just like "No, fuck you." And like all these other guys are like, "Hey, don't you want to like get her like what? There's a thing over there. Don't you want her to get some like fucking powers, you know?" Oh shit. But no. Well, anyway, she goes here, she goes there, and it's like, hey, can I get some powers here and there? And like, you know, the Avengers tell, what the fuck? We don't sell powers, you dumb bitch. Get out of here. She goes to the Fantastic Four. Hey, we don't sell powers, you dumb bitch. So then she goes to the underworld, and like, eventually somebody says, yeah, we sell powers. You want powers, you dumb bitch? We'll give you powers. And they do some shit to her. And then like a lot of y'all will remember like when she first was coming out, she set some shit up to where it's like, hey, like everybody around me has bad luck because she set up some traps and shit. But now she's got these powers that really give people bad luck. And then she's like, cool, you know, now I got powers and I can hang out with Spider-Man's. But who gave her them powers? God damn, it was the Kingpin. The Kingpin says, now you owe me. You owe me, Black Cat bitch. You owe me. And then, you know, oh well, on Marvel Team Up, it was just like, what the fuck happened? I don't know. Spider-Man's is trying to like find somebody that got killed when he was like doing something or whatever, but Black Cat helps him out, and then he goes to New York. He goes to the park, and there's like a big thing out there, and it's like, what's going on here? We'll get to that because the same thing happens in all of these things. Anyway, Look at this shit. Look at this fucking badass cover. This is a great cover, and this is a climax to the Hobgoblin saga. So Spider-Man fights Hobgoblins, and we're gonna, at the end of this issue, find out who the Hobgoblin is. And no, we don't. We don't find out shit. They just fight, and it's a good issue. It's a good, issue with art, great storytelling. But yeah, we get nothing closer to the end. But at the end of the story, Spider-Man goes to Central Park, and there's a big, I don't know, like a fucking structure out there, and he says, "Oh, it's just like Stonehenge. It doesn't look anything like Stonehenge. That's the stupidest shit ever." But he swings into one of the things, and he disappears. Where did Spider-Man's go? Probably to the Secret Wars. I'm gonna read the Secret Wars next week. Tom isn't, because he, can barely read. And we'll see. I'll tell you what's gonna happen in the Secret Wars. All right. We'll see you guys after that. Laters, you fuck. I close this shit. We're done.
Well, wasn't that just terrific, everybody? I can't believe it. So the hit motion picture Bad Taste, Peter Jackson's first movie. One of my favorites. I would say it is in my top 10. And yeah, this is it's a movie that a dude made, that he wanted to make the movie that he wanted to make. And it was wild and crazy for the time. Nowadays, not so much, but there is some good shit in it. Basic story: aliens come down to New Zealand, small coastal town, and they're there to get human meat to bring back to their home planet for Crumb's Crunchy Delights, which is their fast food restaurant, whatever Romulan, whatever planet that they were from that I can't remember. So it's pretty much the Astro Investigation Defense Service, which is Ozzy, Barry, some other dude, and Derek. These four guys, average-ish Joes, but I mean they're soldiers and mercenaries, and it's just these four guys going up against the aliens to save good old Earth, or that slice of New Zealand. It's a Like I said, it's good, and you can definitely see that that Peter Jackson had talent. It's a DIY movie, and it looks like it. Not for everybody, but you can just see the shots that are chosen, the movement of the cameras, and just him doing the effects and taking the time to make everything look good. There's so many different filmmaking techniques used. Like, you got miniatures, and there's just a whole bunch of different stuff that it really works. Um let me think. It's Like I said, it's not for everybody, and it doesn't look the best. They've been talking about doing a remaster for however long. I guess Peter Jackson did that Beatles thing, and then, oh, after this, I swear I'm working on the remasters of my horror movies or whatever. But we still haven't seen anything. But yeah, it's a good movie. It's been an influence on me for sure. Um, yeah, it's just good. The thing with that always stuck with me, as in the making of the movie, he used the family oven to bake the foam latex for the creature heads and arms and stuff. And that's one of the first things you learn. And you don't bake the foam in the same oven that you're going to use to prepare food and all that. So hopefully no ill effects happened from that. I hope the family and him were okay because they did continue to use the oven afterwards. But yeah, that's always something that stuck with me. It's like, oh fuck, he used the oven after he baked foam. It's gonna be all doom and gloom, but it's a fun movie. There's a lot of gore, which is probably what the movie's most known for, but it's not one of these gore movies where it's like, oh, yeah, get them. All the gore happens to the bad guys, the aliens, and it never comes off like mean spirited. Everything's all, fun and funny, and it's just like, oh, yeah, get them. Come on, the good guys are gonna win. And it's just a fun movie. It has its gross out moments and all that for sure, but it's a fun movie and a testament to what, a DIY attitude and what you can do to just go out there and, make your independent movie. A lot of people will credit Clerks for being like, oh yeah, that's the movie that made me think that I can make my own movie. But for me, it was Bad Taste. Is the stuff I made as good as Bad Taste? Fuck no. But it inspired me to make it, so check this shit out. If you haven't watched it, give it a shot. It's fun. Simple, not gonna lie, but it's a good, fun movie. So yeah, that was it. Joe already did Spider-Man, and there was another whatever issue, but yeah, that was that. Maybe we'll be back next week. I don't know. It is what it is at this point. Joe just had this sadness in his eyes, so I don't know what's going on with him, but hopefully he finds some light in this crazy world. I think he's just all shimmed up, ready to go to Frightmare. So hey, hopefully that's what it is. And if not, God bless. Everybody, thank you. FastCustomShirts.com. Hundreds and hundreds of t-shirt designs. DWNProductions.net. Masks, bus, props, custom work. If you need something made, maybe like that guy right there, hit me up and maybe I can make it for you. If not, it is what it is. And until next time, if there is one, boy God.
Checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to DWNProductions.net and FastCustomShirts.com. Until next